Hello everyone and welcome back to So Sick Airways, the only way to fly. As you can see, I have bitten the bullet. Yes, last night I decided to take a very important step in my sim pilot journey that I'm going on with each and every one of you that tunes in, and I have decided to buy for myself the A2A Comanche by AccuSim. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. So the Comanche is one of those planes that is by far, I would say, probably the best general aviation aircraft that there is that you can get. I mean, to be fair, it's been going since the 1950s. It's a very old aircraft, but it is hands down one of the best. Piper, who are the manufacturers of the Comanche, have they obviously incredibly well known airplane manufacturer. They produced these planes back in the 50s and 60s, and this Comanche 250 is no exception. It is an absolute stunner. Now, what A2A have done is they've taken pretty much this whole entire sort of sim to the next level with this aircraft. Quick swig of my tea. And the reason they've done that is because the guy who owns A2A, he actually also owns a Comanche, a Piper Comanche. So they've had full access to the aircraft in order to completely model it in the sim. And goodness gracious me, they have done an incredible job. So inside the cockpit, you've got your usual stim gauges as you would expect from a general aviation aircraft. However, pretty much everything else is modeled exactly as it would be. All of the bells and whistles work. Every single thing that you press works. These flaps come down, they go up. These move around here. As you can see, they move about. And what's more, what makes this aircraft particularly awesome is the sound, of course, because the people that made these, A2A, they actually had their own aircraft, so they could record all the sound themselves. But also what they could do is they have completely modelled the interior in terms of an actual simulation. So you've actually got internal heat simulation as well. So for example, we've got a load of passengers on board now. In fact, let me show you. So the windows are all closed, the doors are all locked, right? And look at these windows, right? Pretty clear, yeah, pretty clear. So we'll get the tablet out. We'll just zoom in. Go to our controls. We want visible passengers. So they should now be in. Oh, no, they're not there yet, because we haven't actually loaded them in. So fuel and payload. So seat 4, seat 3. Now if we look back, there they are. So we've got our 2 passengers sat in the back of the Comanche. Now watch what happens. As they're sat here, just pay close attention to what takes place. So this tablet is an incredible bit of kit that comes along with the Comanche when you purchase it on the marketplace. It's superb. My only bugbear about it, and this is like a tiny thing, is that it doesn't direct you to where any of these things are. So if you wanted to find where the master switch was when you're going through the checklist, it won't direct you to it. So for example, if you go up to here and you click on the Microsoft Flight Simulator checklist, normally what happens is you get a list of checklist items here. And if you click on them, you've got like an eye symbol, and it will take you straight to that area. So for example, you could go to the avionics, you could go to the fuel tanks, you could go to the throttle module, you could go to the flaps, you could go to your circuit breakers. You could go to all these areas with a click of the button. But that doesn't happen here, which is a bit of a shame. Now, if you know if it's different for you and you know that that's actually what I'm saying is that complete BS and there is a way around it, then let me know, because I you know, I want to know how to make this work, because that would be a really great feature if they had that. But it's okay. I kind of know my way around an aircraft, so I should hopefully be able to figure it out. So cool. So we're inside. Okay, these guys are sat there. Let's look at these windows. Ooh, have you noticed something? They've started to steam up. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The environment inside the aircraft is completely simulated. So not only do these windows steam up because the passengers here are breathing, it's also because of the fact that we haven't opened the windows. So let's open that one there. And we'll just open this one here as well. And then the steam will go down. I mean, how incredible is that? Really is something else. And also another thing that's pretty cool is I was telling you about these sun visors. Now if you're flying around and you're doing, like, you know, whatever in the sim, these will actually come down and fall in front of you like this. If you're doing too steep a climb or too steep a dive, they'll flap all over the place. It's yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, to be honest with you, that is literally the tip of the iceberg. There is so much going on with this aircraft. It is insane. So before we start messing about, let's just do our first check. So okay, cool. We're in our November 69 November Echo Romeo, because I'm incredibly immature. Flight info, let's have a look. So just giving us an idea of the environment right now. So we've got it set to Celsius, so 12 degrees Celsius outside. Rain is, well, maybe a bit of rain's coming. We've got 16 kilometers of visibility, and we've got a tailwind by the looks of that, by 11 knots, and a side wind of 2 knots. Okay, which you can probably hear at the moment. So that's all tickety-boo. This gives you a bit of an idea of the aircraft itself, what your speed bugs are. So in terms of like your climbing and takeoffs, we need to take off, we need to rotate around 85 miles per hour, which is our maximum takeoff weight. Begin rotation earlier at lower weight or with flaps if aircraft becomes light on main gear. Okay, those are our approach speeds, which is great. These are our landing speed, stall speed, normal configuration, about 71 miles an hour, 64 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, 90, 17. Okay, great. And yeah, the cabin temperature at the moment is 12 degrees Celsius. So we need to bump that up, because at the moment it's going to be pretty uncomfortable for our passengers. So let's just go through our checklist. So, okay, so first of all, we do our pre-flight checklist. So in order to do our pre-flight checklist, we need to do what's called a walk around the aircraft. So before anything, before we get started, we'll start, we can either start in the cockpit and go this way around, or we can go this way around. I think we'll go this way around. So first things first is one of the ailerons. Now if I turn my the ailerons here, as you can see, nothing's happening, because if you go back inside the cockpit, we've actually got this incredibly advanced piece of equipment here called a bungee cord that is tied between these two controllers, which is stopping them from going left and right. So we just remove that, and then we go back outside. So here's the aileron. Now we should be able to move it. Oh no, that's that one there. That's the flaps, not the aileron. Whoops. There you go, there's the flaps. So that's landing, takeoff. Oh, that's full retraction, takeoff, landing. What's that? That's interesting. So you got 3 levels of flaps. Cool, I didn't know that. Sweet. Okay, pretty good. Now here is the aileron. So that's turning right, that's turning left. Looks good to me. We've got a tank. So we can open up the fuel tank, have a look inside, make sure there's fuel in there. Yes, there is. Looks good. Put that back, close the lid. But obviously we also want to check on our little sort of mini sort of fairing fuel tanks, or I forgot what they're called, like tail thingies. We also want to do a little check with our nozzle to make sure we're getting all the water out of it, because condensation can build up inside the tank, and these little things here just takes that away. There we go, we just throw it on the ground. How neat is that? Now we look at these lights here, so obviously our engine isn't running, we don't have any electrics going into the engine, so we just want to look to make sure that the glass here isn't, like, you know, all cloudy and horrible, which can happen. You know, with these sorts of aircraft, especially these older aircraft, they often have to have their lighting glass replaced. But ours looks good because we've actually got into this aircraft as a brand new aircraft. Here's one of the tie ropes on the right wing, so we'll just remove that. I mean, look at this. All the rivets, everything's, ugh, it's just so good. So good. Okay, well, actually, let's just go back to this bit because we want to remove the chocks. Can we remove the chocks here? No, it's not letting me do it. Okay, that's fine. Where do we get to? This bit here. So this is the fuel tank on the wing. This is one of the main fuel tanks. So this is the right wing fuel tank. Yep, cool. Looks good to me. So we'll just put that back. We go underneath. Aha! Here we go. So, yes. Look at this. They really have done such a fantastic job with the modelling. I mean, look at that. That is so incredible. Okay, so we'll remove the chocks. Chocks away on the right wing. Cool. Oh, let me just do our fuel on the main tank a second. Oh, how do we do it? I need to open it first. There we go. Nothing's coming out. Okay, well, I don't know what that is. We'll find out in a bit. What's our fuel looking like? Empty weight, fuel, main tank's capacity 60. Okay, oh, here we go. Fuel total, 86 gallons of fuel. Okay, that's our centre of gravity there. So right wing, left wing's got 28 gallons, 15 gallons. Let's just pump that up to 30, 15. Let's go update digital engine monitor. Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we'll find out. Let's reopen this. No. Well, it looks good. I'm happy if everyone else is. So, right, front of the aircraft. Yep, the propellers look good. They're McColney propellers. Lovely. Look very cool. Okay, then we're going to go to the oil canister. Check the oil. How are we looking on the oil? Yep, looks good. Now, like I said, this aircraft is a sim within the sim. So that oil, you do have to replace it because it's persistent. This aircraft is persistent. So the more you fly it, so you say, for example, on the flight today, we fly it to, say, I don't know, wherever it is we're going to decide to go. We land, park up, and if we then get back into the same aircraft with the same livery, it will have exactly the same. It'll be in exactly the same state as you left it. So any engine stress that you put on the engine, any oil that you might have used, the fuel that you used, all taken into account. And of course, so is the age of the aircraft as well. How many hours you've done in it. It's literally the way that it is the future of Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's the future of simulators. This is how you do it. It's going to raise the game of so many different companies that create these aircraft. It truly will. Passengers are looking incredibly bored or extremely nervous. I can't tell which. That looks nice. Pop that back. Close that. It's a bit annoying that it's all in US gallons and stuff. Chocks away. Okay. Oh, let's remove this before flight. That's the pitot covers. That's our pitot there. That's what tells us what the air pressure's doing. Yep, light looks nice and clear. This is the other wing now. Let's just check this. Make sure we're looking good. Yep, looks nice. Lovely jubbly. And let's go on to the underside. Let's just push this up. Well, isn't that a satisfying sound? Cool. Okay, and this is the other aileron. It's working lovely. Cool. Then we got the flaps. looking good. And this is what's this? This is the fuselage static port. Okay, well doesn't really seem to be anything going on there, so I'm guessing it's okay. Not really too sure. You can't really interact with it, you just have to sort of look at it, I suppose. And then with the back of the plane, so this is our rudder. Yep, looking good. Let's remove that tie rope. And then this is the other static port on the other side. Looks good. And then we've got our baggage. Oh, cool. We've got some suitcases, toolbox, and what looks like a great big rucksacky type thing. How do you move this? You can't. Okay. That's fine. Oh, we need to obviously open the baggage door. Put that bag in. Put that bag in. All of these bags. As you can see, the aircraft was being sunk down due to the weight. So let's lock that door. Cool, we've got all our passengers' baggages are on board. And now we need to go back into the cockpit. Okay, sweet. So let's just close the passenger window here a second. Oh no, that's the door. Just do that. Yeah, you can open the door. I need to open it that way, so it's obviously locked. There we go. So this is where you get into the aircraft. So even if you're the pilot, I believe you come in this way. That's why they've got the tarry bit on the wing there, so you can stand on it and sit on it. So we'll close the door and then lock it. There we are. Okay, cool. Let's get the engine started. Oh, actually, before we do that, we need to work out where in the hell we're going. So let's just get rid of the tablet for the moment. Okay, so we're going to go on to SimBrief. And obviously you can see that my name is Robert Bradley. Captain Bradley, Captain Rob, whatever you'd like to call me, is Fan. New flight. So, airline. We're going to be So Sick Airways. Flight number. What time is it? It's now 3:10, so let's go 15:30. Yep. And we're departing Echo Golf Tango Kilo. Where are we going to go? So I'd quite like the idea of going somewhere that's rather nice. So let's just look at Google Maps a second. I should probably just whack Google Maps into my yeah, there we go. Into my tool, into my bookmarks bar. Okay, cool. You can see I've been looking at all these distilleries recently. I was for the Scottish distillery flight that I was going to do. But let's have a look. So we are in Oxford. Up here somewhere. Where are we? Trevor Norton's there, Kidlington. So that's where the airport is. The airport is here. There you go. Oxford Airport. That's where we currently are. And I think we should fly to the coast. So let's fly south. And let's go to Bournemouth. Bournemouth might be nice. Yeah, why not? That looks like an airport. Bournemouth Airport. Here we are. Let's have a look. Let's see what the airport code is. So we'll go to Bournemouth Airport's website and we'll find out what their code is. No idea what the code is. This wants to sell your holidays. I'm surprised it doesn't have that information on their website. You'd have thought it'd be straight there, wouldn't you? Pilot's information, pilot, private hijack, no. Fees and charges, about us. Bournemouth Airport is operated by Regional City Airports RCA, part of Rigby Group. The Bournemouth Airport Management. No indication of what their code is. Right, okay, so we're going to go Bournemouth. Airport. Code. Here we go. EGHH. Sweet. So all we do is we go arrival, Echo Golf, Hotel, Hotel. And we choose our airframe. So our aircraft is the Comanche. So although it's built by A2A in the sim, it's actually built by Piper, which is obviously what I told you guys earlier. So we need to find P for Piper. There he is. Piper Comanche. There he is, right there. There we go. So it's giving us a nice flight plan. There we are. Dook-a-dook-a-dook-a-dook-a-dook. Sweet. Our registration is... There we go. Fin number 24, fuel factor, kilograms, flight schedule, block, departure, runway 19, arrival, runway 26, cool. Generate flight. Okay, and there it is, there's our flight. Awesome. So we should be in the air for about an hour and 9 minutes. Departing at 2:40, arrival at 3:49. Oh, that's actually wrong, but that's fine, don't worry. Initial altitude 6,000 feet. Cruise profile 75 PTC. Wind compound RX 2404. Block fuel. Okay, sweet. So we're looking at around about 6,000 feet to be flying in. That sounds pretty good to me. So let's get back into the sim. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Navigraph Charts, which is here. I'm just going to import that flight, import from SimBrief. There it is there. There you go. What this does is this tracks my flight itself. Now what we can do, we can put the weather on, and we can go to our flight level, which is going to be 6,000 feet. And we can see that there isn't much weather to worry about. So we're pretty good on the weather front, which is Venice. Okay, awesome. So I'm just going to move that onto one of my screens down the front here. Pop that just there. There we go. And here we are. So, oh, we got Steam up Windows again. So I only got one window open. Right, I need to open up the other window. There we go. Okay, so let's get this bird up and running then, shall we? So first things first, let's just go through our procedures. So, okay, flight info, controls. Fuel and payload is done. Maintenance. Home. Flight info. Let's check this. There we go. Pre-flight. Passengers. Engine start. Right. So fuel selector. Fuel selectors. Desired tank. Okay. So our fuel selectors are down here. So we are going to go with our right tank for our main tank to begin with. Then we'll swap that over when we're done. Mixture needs to be rich, so our mixture is here, and we need to push that all the way in, which it is. Yep. Throttle needs to be cracked, so that means basically like 1/4 of an inch. So here to about there, I would say. About there. There we go. Okay, prop fully forward, which I believe it is. Yep, props fully forward. Carb heat off. Okay, where is that? I need to look for this. I think there it is. So pole for on, it's off. Okay, great. So that's off. Cool. Master switch on. Master switch is on. There we go. Fuel pump on, which is this yellow one here. Fuel pump is on. Fuel pressure check. So where is the fuel pressure on here? Manifold pressure 30. I'm guessing it's this one. I think we're looking alright. Yep, I think we're looking good. Cool. Primer, 1 to 5 strokes. So it's a fairly cold day. I think it's going to go for 4 strokes, I think. So we've just unlocked it. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we've done that. Mags set to both. So I'm going to do my mags on my Bravo quadrant. There. Prop area is clear. Clear prop. Starter engage. Okay. And we are rocking and rolling. Alright. Oil pressure, check. Oh, here we go. Fuel pressure's there. Yeah, cool. Oil pressure in the green. Yep, cool. Okay, that's all going to start warming itself up. Okay, mixture lean as required. So the mixture is set, which is cool. Great. And then taxi. Primer needs to be back into locked. How do you do it? Ah! Don't know how you lock it. I'll keep priming the engine. It's going to flood the engine if we're not careful. So we'll just leave it as is. Alright, that's fine. Avionics master on. Okay, let's just move this out of the way. Avionics is on. Cool. So, flight plan. Menu. Import. From Sunbury. Okay, cool, looks good. Back, map. Sweet. Zoom out a bit. Let's get that into one of my screens. 1 second. Cool, so we want to do GPS on there. Okay, altimeter set. So where's the altimeter? It's there. Let's press B. There we go. Altimeter set. Radios on. Yep, they're on. Transponder is required. Altimeter set and indicator set. Landing gear lamp is green. There's a landing gear. What the hell's that? Can't see it. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'm sure I'll find it. Nav lights is required. Yep, so we need our beacon on. We have nav on. We have taxi and our screen. Okay, parking brake release. Brakes on initial roll test. Cool. Okay. So let's give us a whirl. So we're going to take off from runway 19, I believe. So runway 19 is over here. So let's just take off our brakes. There we go. We are off. Throttle down a bit. Very big plane over there. There we go. So just move myself back a bit. A second. F12. There we go. That's better. We're a bit quick here, aren't we? tad bit of power just to get us around stuff. Alright, cool. So just a bit more of extra power here just to get us where we need to be. Oh! Our passengers looking alright. Yeah, they're looking pretty chill. Not entirely sure why, but hey ho. They just love Captain Brown. They're like, hey man, you got it covered, you're fine. You never worried about it. I'm not worried, are you worried? No, I'm not worried. Oh, question lost. Please show you have an active in it. Well, that's happened. Oh, successfully reconnected, there we go. That happens every now and again, I don't know why, it's really bloody annoying. There you go. Right, so we're coming to a stop just here. Let's just put the parking brake on. There we go, parking brake is on. Right, now, back down to where we were, so let's get the iPad back up. Okay, so taxi, yep, done all that. Run up, position into wind, brakes hold. Okay, so we need to set our flaps, or 1 degree of flaps. Take off, yep, cool, climb, cruise, la 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 la. Sweet. Okay, so one thing I haven't done is turned on the autopilot. So let me just get the AP trims on. This is the autopilot here. But set to GPS, so we should hopefully know that we're going to go in nav. Altitude, is there a way to set the altitude anywhere? Is that doing anything anywhere? Don't think it is. No, it's not. Okay, so we don't have a very sophisticated Dubry on board. Oh no, engine's just completely stopped. Don't know why that is. Ah, that's weird. Maybe we just need to change our fuel tanks. Oh, they're both in. They're both in. There we go. Right, that's better. Okay, so yeah, let's get cracking. Let's just get in the air show. Well, that's very worrying. Sure, we'll be right. Okay. Runway is dead ahead. Ooh. Alright, let's just turn ourselves around here. Seem to be very, very close to the controls. Okay, I need to turn the fuel pump off. Where's that? Fuel pump is there. That can come off. Cool. Peter heat on. Oh, there's that one here somewhere. There it is. Strobe light. Landing left, landing right. Cool. Okay, I think we're ready to rock and roll. So, here we go. Full acceleration, brakes off. Classic German aviation plane always wants to drift over to the left, especially when you're not concentrating on what you do. Okay, we're looking for 80 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, and we are up in the air. Okay, check out that wind. Gear up. Flaps up. Ease that throttle back a bit. Not entirely sure why we're getting that connection issue, but I do apologise. Let's get these windows here closed. Let's close that one. We'll just close that one there as well. Now obviously what I haven't done is I haven't put my headphones on. So let's just put the headphones on. There we go. And we've also got noise cancelling. And there's noise cancelling. Isn't that really, really bloody cool? So you can't hear these two snogging in the back. Ugh. Okay, great. So we're looking for 6,000 feet. So I'm going to try and hit the autopilot and see if that does anything. Okay, the lights not come on. Looks like it has. We got autopilot here? I don't know. Seems to be self-trimming itself. Okay, I've pressed it here. Okay, we want to do nav autopilot. So hopefully it is now turning to the right place that we need to go. Let's just have a look at our avionics suite a second. Okay, so message set course to 279. Right. Okay. Let's go to menu. Back. Utilities. Autopilot. This module may not work for partially work with some aircraft. Check the documentation. Okay. So autopilot is on. Well, we definitely seem to be moving around. I don't know if that's because. Let's just have a look. Let's go back to our map a second. It looks to me like we are flying the course. Okay, what's our engine revs looking like? Okay, RPM is pretty high there. Let's need to get that back a bit. There you go, I don't want to choke out the engine to ridiculousness. Okay, and it looks like we are flying fairly well here. Are we following that magenta line? I don't know enough about the autopilot in the Comanche here to really kind of give you anything that you really would want to know or need. So there is definitely an autopilot happening here, but I don't think it's going off what you want it to go off, which is a bit of a shame. We're flying way away from it at the moment. What's our altitude? 3,500 feet, okay. So we could do get a bit higher here. So let's climb. Still climbing. Just level ourselves off onto this line a second. That is really starting to annoy me. We have got an active internet connection, Microsoft. What is the problem? Okay, now I'm flying all over the place because I can't figure out which way I'm supposed to be going. Bugger. And I'm flying back at myself. Yes, we are. Need to turn that around. So we're at 4,000 feet, that's nice. Looking good at 4,000 feet. Let's just throttle down a sec, just trim ourselves up. So at the moment we are going crazy high on the old trimmeroonie. For God's sake. Connection lost. Please ensure you have an active internet connection and check the forums for additional information. The system will attempt to reconnect regularly. Successfully connected. For God's sake. Bugger off. Alright, a bit more trim on the nose. See it doing its thing there? That's the trim wheel. Okay, so what is our... That's obviously our head in there, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So let's just do... ST on autopilot, let's see where that takes us. See what's going on with this. One moment, folks. Let me try and fix that ridiculous connection thing. Okay, so hopefully we sorted that out. Oh, replay. I've used this before. Huh, cool. I'll have to do that. I'll have to try and give that a go. I know it's not had the best reception in the sim, that replay, the Microsoft Flight Simulator internal replay system thingy. we'll give it a go. See how it fares. That's weird. I don't know why my plane just suddenly decided it wanted to go nuts on me. Oh, very strange. Right, here we go. So, back onto autopilot. Come on. Follow that magenta line. Okay, he's turning to the left. This one could be the one. What does it say? It says HD. I imagine that's the heading indicator. So is he going to fly right past the magenta line and go on his own direction? Yes, it looks like he is. Okay, fine. So how do we change that? Let's just try the next one. Just LO. LO is not doing anything. That one. That's not doing anything. Okay, this one. This one seems to be making us straight. No, nothing's happening. By the looks of things. That is adjusting the heading. Not that much. So yeah, let's just change the heading so it's going in that direction, and then let's change the autopilot to heading. So we should hopefully start to just follow the heading, which we can do. We can just do that. That's not going to be a problem. It's a bit of a ball ache, isn't it? This warning thing here is really starting to drive me insane. So I'm going to try and see if there's a way to get rid of that, because that's really irritating. Okay, doesn't seem to be a way to turn it off, but that's okay. We're going to figure it out one way or another. So let's just adjust our heading again. Where are we heading? We should be going that direction. Why the hell are we going that direction? You got heading selected? Looks like we have. We're straightening up here, look. That's bizarre. It would appear that ST is actually... What's that straight? HD is... Is that heading? Let's have a look. This is really going to annoy me, this internet connection thing. I'm very sorry about this, guys. I know it keeps popping up. It's really irritating. But, yeah, there you go. That's what happens in the sim sometimes. Altitude. Press altitude. That's now gone blue. Okay. Is that adjusting something? No. Nav. Nav just adjusts the buttons. Heading. What's that? Trim down. What's going on there? ISA. I don't know what's going on, man. It's just selecting all of them. It's kind of crazy. Right, let's just Okay, we're bouncing now all over the place for some reason. Is that turbulence? I imagine so. Cloud okay, let's get this autopilot off because we need to turn around anyway. We're going quite fast, aren't we? Let's just slow ourselves down a sec. Okay, here we go. Let's just level ourselves out here. Getting a lot of pushback on that. Just trim ourselves out. Down, 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 down. Trim, trim, trim. Why is it just going no straight up? Go on, trim. That's better. HD in it, right. Right into over here. Why the hell is he going all over there? I don't know what that's all about. It's a bit confusing, if you ask me. Let's break ourselves out of autopilot a second. There we go. Let's turn ourselves back around because we do need to go down. What altitude are we at? Oh, go over it. 8,500 feet here. Yeah, we're pretty high up. Way higher than we wanted to be. Some horrible dark clouds over there. Ooh. Minging. Yeah, this connection loss thing is really doing my head in. Maybe the servers are down or something, I don't know. Could be, couldn't it? Anything up here we can play around with? Newt. Got quite a way to go to Bournemouth, haven't we? Not too bad. EGTL there. let's scrap our flight plan and let's land at EGDL, because this this whole thing at the moment we're getting is just really bloody irritating. Right, so let's go. Let's do that. So let's power down a bit. Oh, not too much. Let's start a descent. I'll fly. We need to bend round to the right so we need to find this airfield. It's over here somewhere. So yeah. Okay, yep, so we're going to try and find this airfield. It's down here somewhere. It's quite a steep dive we're doing there, isn't it? It's just first level of flaps. We're probably going quite fast for flaps, but we want to try and get rid of some of this altitude here, really. The whole connection lost successful thing is just too irritating for me to want to carry on with this flight, so I'm going to land it. We'll see how good the landing goes. Hopefully we'll be alright. Putting quite far down our nose right now. Building up a lot of speed there. Ooh, a bit too much speed, really. That's obviously a very dangerous way to fly. You definitely shouldn't fly like that. Ever. Okay, so you can see it from outside. I'm not too sure where it is. It's obviously a bit further away from us by the looks of things. It's probably still quite far off. One more degree of flaps just to really slow us down. Oh, there it is. There's the runway right there. Cool. So yep, so what we'll do is we'll just swoop ourselves around to the right here to give ourselves a bit of trim, just to slice off some of that altitude. Definitely going way too quick. This is definitely not advised. As you can see, we're blowing all over the place. Let's just take off our headphones so you can have a proper hear of what's going on. There we go. Look at that. The windows open. Let's just close those windows because it's quite possibly very dangerous. But nowhere near as dangerous as us taking this incredible bank turn that we're doing right now. Okay, right. Now let's burn ourselves around to the right. Keep going round. Let's just set our eye tracking. Just so we're level. There we go. Cool. And the runway should be over here a bit more. Okay, it's over here somewhere. It should be around here. It was definitely around here somewhere, wasn't it? Was it on... What the hell was it? We're about to fly over it. Ah, damn, where was it? Where the hell was that runway? Oh, it's dead ahead of us. Okay, landing gear is down. Here we go. Okay, we're losing a bit of speed, not as much as I would like. Getting there. Let's just give us a bit more propeller. A bit more speed. Just to kind of give ourselves a bit of something here going on. Oh, where on earth is that runway? Thanks to how dark the clouds are, I got no idea where the hell the runway is now. It's like over here to the right or something. Well, I definitely can't see it. What the bloody hell is it? We should be flying over it any moment now. Is that it over there? So it should be here somewhere, but where? Was it literally just this second saw it? Oh, there we go. What's that there? Is that it? Okay, so it looks like the runway that I had saw has vanished, so we're gonna have to bring it down on this field. We've got no choice. Here we go, coming down. Full flaps. Watch out that tree. Straight up a hill. Okay, down. Not looking too bad. Cool. Using this nice hill here for some breakage. Great. Coming to a stop, and then lo and behold, there's the airfield right ahead of us. Cool, got the parking brake on. Right, let's just turn the engine off. Okay, right, I want to see where the hell this bloody airfield is, because apparently, according to the GPS, it's right in front of us. Right, let's have a look. Let's get the drone out. Okie dokie, so It should be over here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Is that it? I don't know. Not so sure it is. Where's my plane? Plane's there. Right. It should be over here somewhere. Can we see it anywhere? No. Great. Oh well, that's probably this farm, isn't it? It's bound to be that farm. Yeah, thanks, connection lost, jobby, thingy-majiggy, a pain in the ass. Hey-ho. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that flight. I did. But I have to say, the Comanche is definitely a wonderful plane, and if you want to get it, you definitely should. But please, for God's sakes, take care of it. Better care than I have so far. Yeah, we will return. We will definitely return it because it's a great aircraft, and you know, why the hell not? Alright guys, I'm Captain Rob, this is So Sick Airways, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.